inspired generations to care for our natural world, and we're excited to share their stories with all of you today.
Killer whales are the ocean's top predator. They use cooperation and communication, not just size and strength, to take their place at the top of the ocean's food web. At the bottom are small animals, like krill. At the top, the apex predator, the killer whale. Killer whales are as big as a bus, faster than an Olympic swimmer, high-flying and powerful.
We're going to see all of that today and so much more. These and other behaviors provide an environment full of enrichment.
We spend days, weeks, months, and years building relationships with our whales. This creates trust, and that allows us to do some amazing things. For example, when you visit the doctor, you present your arm to draw blood, or step on the scales and see how much you weigh. It's much the same with our whales.
Throughout today's presentation, you'll see the killer whales moving together in unison. These synchronized behaviors allow them to strengthen their social bonds and problem solve as a group. This is just another reason why they are known as the ocean's top predator. Their scientific name is Orca orca. Their common name is killer whale. The 5 killer whales in our care have their own individual names. The 3 females, Takara, Sakari, and Kamea. And joining us out front right now are the 2 males, Tuar and Kyuquot. Kamea is the youngest member of the pod at 10 years old. Takara, her mother, is the oldest member of the pod. She's 32 years old. Takara is also the matriarch, which means she's the leader. These whales trust us, and they play an active role in their own health and well-being. Through the use of positive reinforcement training techniques, we can train them husbandry or healthcare behaviors. Joining us today on the slide-outs are trainers Jacob and Kylan to help demonstrate some of those behaviors. One of the very first behaviors that the killer whales learn is called a fluke present. Tuar is demonstrating that right now. And from this position, we not only get a really good look at the entire underside of his body, but this also gives us access to the easy-to-see shallow veins that run along the white undersides of their tail flukes. At least once a month, our veterinarian team can come by and collect a blood sample from these veins. And the killer whales are conditioned to remain calm throughout the entire process, just as Tuar is doing right now. Throughout today's presentation, you might see the trainers giving the killer whales a back rub, a pectoral flipper massage, or even a tail fluke massage. Killer whales have really sensitive skin, and this is another way that we can build our relationship with them. Collecting blood is one of the many important diagnostic tools that we use. Another important tool is collecting an accurate weight. And we ask the killer whales to slide their bodies out into the water into a killer whale-sized scale, one of our adjacent habitats. Kyuquot is demonstrating what that looks like right now. And you might notice a portion of his body from his dorsal fin all the way down to his tail flukes is still in the water. This is called his peduncle, and it's made up of several large, powerful muscles that can weigh hundreds of pounds. So in order for us to get an accurate weight, we train the whales with their head and tail. And that's how we know that is a Tuesday morning, Kyuquot is weighing in at 9,800 pounds. It's important for us to weigh all the whales to ensure the younger whales like Kamea are growing appropriately, and the more mature whales like Kyuquot are maintaining a healthy weight. All of these husbandry behaviors help us to ensure that the animals are both healthy and thriving.
And the care isn't just physical. Mental stimulation and play are vital, and we surprise and engage with our whales at every opportunity. Play is how killer whales teach their young to hunt, and for the adults, play is important too. It seems that they just enjoy having fun. Making time for play is an important part of life for killer whales, and for us.
Observational learning and mimicry play a key role in a young killer whale's life. From the moment that they're born, they can be seen playing follow the leader with their mothers and other members of the pod. They even play follow the leader close attention to you. Killer whales have excellent eyesight both above and below the water, and they can often be seen spy hopping or even leaping completely out of the water in a behavior called a siding bow. Lizzie, you just asked Tuar to go down to the bottom of this 40-foot deep habitat to leap out of the center. This is Tuar. That was beautiful, Tuar. Over on the other side of the stadium, we have our new friend Ernie, and we're going to be talking a little bit more about how killer whales communicate. Now, killer whales can communicate in a variety of different ways, and one of those ways is through the use of vocalizations. Ernie, go ahead and give Kyuquot that first hand signal. Wow, Kyuquot, that was beautiful! Killer whales can also communicate by tapping different parts of their body onto the water's surface. Now, this might be a pectoral flipper or even their entire body. Ernie, you see sound waves travel about 4.5 times faster through the water than in the air. So when a killer whale leaps out of the water and crashes back down on the surface, well, that sound can be heard for miles. Don't worry, Kylan's got a nice SeaWorld towel for you. Thank you for being such a good sport. Ladies and gentlemen, give up for our audience volunteers. As you can see, killer whales can communicate by leaping out of the water and making a huge splash. SeaWorld's observation of the killer whales and our care has shed light on the many important factors of them. For example, we know that the gestation period of a pregnant killer whale is 17 months. That information is impossible to obtain out in the ocean. However, some information can only be collected through field observation, and that's why SeaWorld works with our partners at the Norwegian Orca Survey to further our knowledge. Killer whales are remarkable, powerful animals, and perhaps the best expression of that power is when they hunt.
Killer whales stand apart. They have no natural predators, and just about any other ocean animal could be their dinner. Depending on where they live and their chosen prey, they've developed some epic hunting techniques. Off the coast of South America, killer whales will beach themselves, riding in on waves just long enough to catch prey. They'll also create waves that knock animals like penguins or seals from icicles. Most importantly, they cooperate, communicate, and coordinate as a team. Here's footage of killer whales corralling a school of herring. A whale dips in and feeds, while the other whales keep the fish together with swipes of their tails.
In the ocean, killer whales create waves to hunt. They use fluke slams to stun their prey, and they can even beach themselves up and out of the water. For these whales, it's a fun demonstration, but for you, it's time to get wet. 100 pounds of food a day. Depending on where they live and the time of the year, that prey can vary. Unfortunately, things like overfishing and pollution pose a serious threat to many populations of killer whales.
Killer whales are impressive animals, and it's pretty obvious why they're the top predator in the ocean. That means killer whales are invincible, right? Wrong.
Killer whales depend on a plentiful food source and a clean environment. They're completely dominant, yet completely dependent.
When it comes down to it, killer whales are not the most powerful animal in the ocean.
Depends on you.
Through your actions.
Through the choices we all make.
We hold the future of killer whales and the oceans in our hands.
Killer whales continue to surprise and amaze us. They're the perfect ambassador of the ocean, limitless, connected, powerful, but still vulnerable.
The challenges that we face can seem insurmountable.
Don't give up. Be inspired.
We can make a difference. The ocean needs our help, and that seems overwhelming, but together we can make it happen.
There's so much to learn.
So much to protect. So much to explore. The killer whale story is still being written, and there are simple things we all can do to make a difference. All it takes is one choice.
One positive act. One ripple that can grow and grow.
And change the world.
Together, we've got this.
So much mystery. We are all inspired by this one big world. Every shadow goes to reach above. As our hearts unite, we come alive. We can be alive. Let's see our marvelous is this one big world. Let's all take a journey, explore the great unknown, wonder and creation, everywhere we go. Miracles surround us, wherever we may roam. Privilege unites us, to call us our home. From the highest high to the deepest deep, so much mystery. We are all inspired by this one big world. Every shadow goes to reach above. As our hearts unite, we come alive. We need sunlight. Let's see how marvelous is this one big world.
you and deepened your appreciation for killer whales, just as they have for all of us. We will continue to learn from these amazing animals, and we hope that you do too. Thanks for being with us.